and this is the Kingdom Builder stuff. This is the Citizen House, and I've already put some stuff in here that I just admined up and threw in here before. So you can see this is the cost here for the civilian work orders common, and these work like a furnace sort of thing. The idea being that it gives like a purpose to making like a lot of gold coins and silver coins and stuff like that for your economy. And like, you know, you as a player can keep your economy going with like gold coins and stuff a lot of the time. But so here we can craft like this guy, and if we go up here, we get some progress happening. Some of the recipes are intended to take a long time, so but here you can see it's crafting, and it's able to craft a civilian work order, which is just a material basically. It's like you're giving a work order to a thrall, or giving a work order to a location that thralls are to take up, sort of thing. That's my roleplay idea behind it. But anyway, they craft through, and then you get one of those. These recipes here, the gather recipes, so they work a little bit different. So what I'll just try to explain here is that they have a catalyst, this first item that you see on the list, and it just kind of doesn't explain this, so I'll explain it. The first item on the list here is a catalyst. So it's not consumed by the recipe but needs to be present for the recipe, sort of thing, whereas these items here are consumed by the recipe. These are all ingredients in this case, and this is catalyst, these are ingredients. So if we wanted to, so let's say for example if I did this and I put all of the tools in there, it's going to default to the earliest catalyst in the item list. So like here, if we just go play on that, it'll try to, if I take the gruel out and then I hit play, so it just tries to cook the wood, and if I try to click this, nothing happens. And that's kind of intentional, because the intended so the way I'd intended it to be used was if you wanted this house, sort of this civilian here, so let's say with this civilian, for example, I'll just take a bunch of this. Let's say at this civilian house, for example, he's going to be my I don't have a fish trap, so he's going to be my grass collector, and I put that in there, and I can go play on this, and he'll just sit there for as long as his recipes tick by, and each one of these recipes will give us like a spread of a few items, sort of thing, being, you know, like the primary item, a secondary, and a tertiary return on that item. So you see, if we just leave that going now, he'll just collect all of those pieces. But let's say if we wanted him to be like a lumber guy or something like that, he's going to get wood for us and stuff, so we give him the axe, and then we can just, I didn't even need to do that really, we can just go boom, play, and now he's gathering the wood, and just like before, we'll get a spread, we should get like a spread, yeah, a spread of items collected by the thrall. I think it's cool. And see, so the idea is, you know what I mean, you can only have one catalyst in a bench to perform whichever task it is that you're trying to do. So if I wanted to, it's like, oh, but that's silly. I want to be able to make all of these things. Well, my idea was that because I wanted to make a kingdom, like I wanted to make a big city, you know. So I made 3 different types of citizen house. Each one of them will craft a different level of citizen work order if you've got all of the right like stuff unlocked for everything. And same here. So the third one, you can see, does all 3. The second one does 2, and the first one, he does the 1. But over here, these here work. I don't know why is there 2. These are the same recipe. I don't know why it's showing up twice. That might be the thrall. I might have put these recipes on the thrall as well. I'll double check that in the dev kit. But it's the same recipe, so it's harmless. So this guy here, he's going to be a different person for us. Oh, look. See, he's got the fish there. If you take him out, see, it's just a house. It's just vacant houses in your city. But then when you move Old Mate in, he brings his stuff with him. And see, he's gonna do grass for us. We got this guy over here, he's gonna do some wood. And then we've got this guy over here. We'll put those in, we'll put the mining thing in with this guy. And he's gonna do rocks and stuff like that. And you could have like city blocks, and you see the torches turn on when they're crafting, because they got that's terrible spread on that light. I've really got to work on that a little bit more, but yeah, their torches turn on when they're working. And the 3 houses look different and have sort of like a different setup to each other, so you could potentially checker them sort of like back to back kind of thing, or spread them equally like around your town and stuff, and they don't look too much like just a grid pattern of exactly the same bench placed over and over again. And yeah, so that was pretty much the intention to that, and that's how the citizen houses work. At the moment, any of the Omega Thrall will go into a citizen house.